Hey Kylo. I'll ask you a few questions. First, what was your reaction to this month's election?
Well, I think my first reaction was sort of horror and dread, and just the thought that something so impossible could happen.
Denial. When I first heard the news, I remembered not being able to process it. I was like, oh, this isn't happening. America can't possibly be this hateful and this cruel towards so many.
And I felt like anything I did wasn't going to impact anything, and that's just such a horrible feeling.
I'm nauseous. I just started going through the motions. I went upstairs. I went to bed. It didn't feel like it was me doing it. I just felt like, something much bigger than me, than life itself, was happening at the moment that could affect so many people, and it was scary. I was in shock, and I'm still a little in shock.
Mostly terror, knowing that someone who doesn't have respect for anyone but himself would be leading America.
Slowly, I got past the phase of just mourning, and I started to think about what I can do to try to make a difference and to be heard.
After just kept crying, I eventually realized that tears didn't turn into anything. So I decided I needed to do something to get active, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Has this election inspired you to do anything?
Yes. After I got over all of my crying and screaming, I did realize that this is now the time where I need to get up and work for what I believe in, because nothing is going to get done unless I stand up and everyone stands up. And I went to rallies and I went to protests and I donated money to all the funds I believe in, and I feel inspired to fight for my rights and fight for my right as a female and fight for my right to my body, because I know that that's what I need to do.
This is the first election I've ever really been active in. In Obama, Romney, I definitely had a side, Obama, but I was never really super active. And this year I went to multiple rallies. We made t-shirts, we wore pins, we did everything we should have.
This year I did a lot. I volunteered a bunch, and I think it's changed me as a person. I've become a lot more opinionated and outspoken. And though this election was not all a good outcome, definitely influenced me as a person.
Inspired me to come together with other people like this group, and I feel like that's helped me to come out of my shell a little bit, and that's definitely impacted me in a huge way.
This election has inspired me to stand up and join an amazing group of people to help me and my community get through this.
This election, it's inspired me to create art, to be passionate about things that I love, to write, to make poems, to write songs, to get active, to be in touch with the people who I love so much, because I know that with a man like this, our future isn't so certain.
It's really valuable to come together with people who have same ideas as you and same feelings towards this election. I think that was
What would
really
you like your country to do?
I mean, like I just said, we need to stand up. We're not going to get anything done if we're silent, and I know we all feel silenced, but we can't stay silent because nothing happens when you're silent.
Conversations and to really start listening to facts, because when we really come down to it, we all want the same things. We all want our children to be safe.
Honestly, I hope that our country has an even more say when it comes to democracy. I'm praying that a lot of the votes that we have are bipartisan. I'm hoping that, people get active and people say, hey, Planned Parenthood isn't going to be funded anymore. How about I take some of the billions of dollars that I've accumulated in wealth and do something that could actually help people?
Obama once said that everything bad in America can be corrected by what is good in America, and we had the chance to do that, but unfortunately there are a lot of hateful people who decided to come out and vote, and they voted for their hateful candidate, and it was upsetting. And I think our nation really next election year we have to reject this hatred and over and
I
over
don't
again.
think we should look to our country to do stuff, but we should do stuff for our country. We cannot rely on our government to supplement us with what we need to fight back against injustice. We, the people, need to take that upon ourselves.
Our country gets active, and that's what I'm praying for.
All right, thank you.